These 7 cars don't win Instagram, they win storms. They start in blizzards, wade through slush and standing water, crawl over washed-out roads, and keep the cabin calm when heat or ice tries to rattle you. The trick isn't horsepower, it's traction logic, ground clearance, cooling, sealing, and hardware that doesn't panic when the weather does. One of these picks is basically a winter cheat code. Another is the desert's favorite because it shrugs off heat and dust the way most cars handle a grocery run. And to see how small choices make big safety, we'll start with the car that turns icy roads into a routine commute. Car number 7, Subaru Outback, the winter confidence machine. Subaru's symmetrical full-time AWD, real ground clearance, and a long planted wheelbase make the Outback feel glued down when roads polish over. X-Mode tightens throttle mapping, manages ratio control, and uses brake-based torque vectoring to pull you up slick grades without drama. Add heated glass, roof rails for traction boards, and enough cargo space for blankets and a shovel, and you've got a winter daily that still rides politely the other 10 months. Make it unstoppable with true winter tires. They matter more than AWB versus 2WD. And if frozen streets are your life, the next pick adds old-school toughness for when the pavement itself gives up. Car number 6, Toyota 4Runner, old-school bones for bad roads. A ladder frame, low-range 4WD, and honest approach and departure angles let the 4Runner keep moving when culverts overflow or ruts turn into trenches. A-Track and multi-terrain assist help mimic lockers by grabbing a spinning wheel, and the simple automatic avoids gear hunt drama on climbs. It's not fast, it's faithful. Add a hitch and roof rails and you can evacuate with people, pets, and gear in one shot. If your weather swings from ice to ankle-deep water in a day, the breathing room and underbody protection matter. But sometimes the biggest risk isn't terrain, it's running out of fuel during a slow-motion evacuation, which is why the next one quietly shines. Car number 5, Toyota RAV4 Hybrid AWD. Range when fuel lines are long. Hybrids win in stop-and-go shoulder-to-shoulder traffic. The RAV4 Hybrid's electric torque helps you step out cleanly on slick pavement, EAWD adds rear traction without heavy hardware, and the system sips fuel while idling heat on. With a full tank, you can shelter in the car longer during power cuts, and the battery keeps accessories alive without constantly running the engine. Keep a 12-volt jump pack and an insulated windshield shade to reduce defrost load. Calm, efficient, and easy to drive when nerves are frayed. But if your weather is heat, not ice, you need a platform that treats 45 degrees C days and dust like a joke. Car number 4, Toyota Land Cruiser Lexus GX. Heat, dust, distance. Built for deserts and brutal back roads, these trucks prioritize cooling, filtration, and durability. Full-time 4WD, low range, stout transmissions, and heavy-duty radiators make them boring in the best way when the thermometer goes hostile and the road dissolves into corrugations. Frames shrug off pothole shock loads that can crack lighter crossovers, and long suspension travel keeps tires planted on broken surfaces. Fit all-terrain tires and carry water, traction boards, and a plug kit, and you've got a platform that treats long, hot crossings like a commute. Want the same composure and sleet with 3 rows and a calmer vibe? The next one is your Snowbelt Diplomat. Car number 3, Volvo XC90, all-wheel drive, stability and safety in sleet. Volvo tunes stability control to be your quiet co-pilot, calm steering, predictable brake interventions, and a cabin that stays composed when crosswinds slap the glass. The AWD system shuffles torque without theater. The seats keep you fresh on long storm days, and heated screens and robust defog matter more than badges at 2 a.m. If you need 3 rows, few vehicles feel this planted on ice. Prefer a smaller footprint with similar logic? Hold that thought. We'll circle back after the most common "I just need something that works" request. Car number 2, Honda CR-V, all-wheel drive, hybrid optional, efficiency with real traction. The CR-V's AWD reacts quickly, chassis tuning feels natural on slick roundabouts, and visibility is excellent. Huge wins when freezing rain turns every exit into a surprise. The hybrid adds quiet torque and stellar economy for long traffic jams. Ground clearance is modest, but more than workable with proper winter tires. The magic is predictable inputs and a cabin that warms fast. Think of it as the storm commuter that never complains. Still, when roads are rivers and you need to move people, tools, and power, there's one platform that becomes the neighborhood Swiss Army knife. Car number 1. Ford F-150 4x4 Locking Rear Tow Package, the Storm Tool. Why a pickup? Capability. 4x4 modes, an available locking rear differential, and smart tow gearing turn the F-150 into a rescue rig. Ground clearance helps in flooded intersections, low range and skid plates help when the road becomes rocks. Payload lets you haul supplies, generators, and fuel. With an integrated inverter on newer models, you can power tools or a small fridge during outages. Choose all-terrain tires, pack recovery straps, a compact compressor, a real spare, and you've got a rolling plan B. And now that you've seen the hardware, here's how to spec, prep, and drive any storm car so it actually saves your day. Spec and prep. Make any of these truly weather-ready. Tires decide everything. In snow and ice, dedicated winters beat AWD with all seasons. In monsoon regions, choose deep channel all seasons with stellar wet braking test results. In desert heat, use temperature-resistant compounds and monitor pressure religiously. Protect the interior and visibility. All-weather floor liners stop meltwater from soaking carpets and fogging windows, and a heated windshield or wiper park zone, if available, turns scraping into a 60-second job. Electrical sanity. Fresh battery before winter, spare fuses, and a jump pack. In hybrids and EVs, keep the 12-volt healthy. It's the gatekeeper for everything else. Lighting and recovery. Quality bulbs or OEM LEDs aimed correctly. Soft shackles, rated straps, gloves, and a headlamp. If you never use them, great, they worked as insurance. Build a trunk kit that matches your climate. Cold kit, shovel, traction boards or sand, tow strap, booster pack, emergency blanket, gloves, and a small bag of kitty litter for ice traction. Heat kit, water, wide brim hat, sunscreen, reflective shade, electrolyte tabs, and spare serpentine belt if your platform is known for squealers. Flood kit, compact compressor, plug kit, rubber boots, and contractor bags to quarantine wet gear. Universal, first aid kit, glass breaker or seatbelt cutter, high-vis vest, duct tape, and paper maps when phones die. Driving techniques that turn good hardware into safety. Snow, start gently, upshift early if the gearbox allows, and let ABS work. Don't fight the pedal buzz. Standing water, you choose to enter, go slow, steady, and never stop. A bow wave can flood intakes if you rush. Check depth first, hub-high water can be too much. Gravel after washouts. Momentum is your friend, not speed. Let suspension work and avoid stabbing brakes. Black ice. Steer and breathe. Inputs should be small and patient. Big moves become slides. Practice once in an empty lot after the first storm. Better to learn limits where the only thing you can hit is a cone. Maintenance that keeps promises real. Replace wipers seasonally. Test the battery before winter and confirm coolant mix for both heat and freeze protection. Change brake fluid every 2 years. Long descents and flood-wet rotors punish old fluid. On AWD vehicles, service differentials and transfer cases on schedule. Traction logic fails if fluids are cooked. After salty roads or beach evacuations, hit a thorough underbody wash. Rust is the long game bad weather tries to win. And verify spare tire pressure quarterly. Flats don't wait for you to find a pump. What not to do, a short list that saves big money. Don't trust all-wheel drive with bald tires. Grip is a chain and rubber is the weakest link. Don't yank the wheel on ice because the vehicle feels big. Mass doesn't create traction. Don't plow standing water at speed. Hydrolock is a 1-second mistake. Don't block radiator grills with light bars or plate brackets. Your engine needs airflow when heat and hills pile on. Don't depend on a single key fob in a disaster week. Keep the spare handy and batteries fresh. Staying safe in extreme weather isn't about heroics. It's about predictable hardware, honest tires, and calm habits. Subaru Outback for winter confidence. Toyota 4Runner for flooded, broken back roads. RAV4 Hybrid for range when fuel and patience run short. Land Cruiser or Lexus GX for desert heat and long, rough crossings. Volvo XC90 for composed, 3-row stability in sleet. Honda CR-V for efficient, no-drama commuting through storms. Ford F-150 4x4 as the versatile tool when you need to move people and power. Pick the mission that matches your weather, prep it once, practice the basics, and let the chaos outside stay outside.